Alright, what's going on, gang? So today I'm going to be working on this mailbox here. I decided that I'm going to change the post of the mailbox. We're going to keep the actual mailbox itself because nothing's wrong with it. It's just the post is pretty low, and I'm trying to position the mailbox so this front side can actually face the outside, because clearly, like, a mailman, he has to kind of like drive up on the grass, and I don't want him to keep doing that anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and reposition this mailbox here. And I have a post that I brought from Home Depot. It's another wooden post. It's kind of like a full length post, and this is what it looks like right here. I might have to cut it down because it may be long, but I'm just gonna go ahead and test it out now to see how tall it is, and if I need to cut it down, then of course I'll definitely cut it down. At this point, I realized that little hammer was not going to do it, so I needed to bring out the big guns, which was my mallet. It's I think 4 pounds, so that definitely did the trick. Alright, so because those pieces of wood did split while I was hitting it, I needed something else as a base so I can hit on it instead of hitting on the metal. So I thought that this wood or this log piece that we had from a tree that was cut was gonna do it, but clearly it didn't do it. So found a way to use the broken pieces and just continue on. Alright, so I went to Home Depot and I got some deck screws here. It said wood screws for this anchor, but I got some deck screws because obviously it'll withstand the weather. Let me see if I can open it. So I'm just gonna use 2 on each side. So there's 4 sides that I can put these screws on. So they look like this. So these are 2 inches, 5 centimeters. It's it comes in that little star type screw. So they also included the bit for it. So these are green. I was trying to look for black. They only had the black and the 1 5/8 inches. So I figured maybe like the 2 inches would be good. It'll definitely hold it up there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this going.
Nigga don't approach your with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation, rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S.
also went to Home Depot and I got this steel mailbox mounting board. It's universal, so you know, for things like this, it just sits on top. The mailbox sits on top because the way the mailbox is situated, it's gonna like look like this when it sits there. So without this, oh hold on. So without this, it's gonna look like kind of like this with the mailbox sitting on. So this just keeps it flush and everything. So I put the mailbox on here to like test it out and see if it'll look right. And I'm thinking it's still a little bit too high for the mailman because they don't get out of the mail truck. They just you know, do it from their window. So I think I'm gonna take it down and just cut off a little bit more and then put it back up there, and we should be all right at that point.
Hold on, fuck that.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic, cleansing my soul of addiction for now, cause I'm falling apart. Yeah, tension between us just like big fences. You got issues that I won't mention for now, cause we're falling apart. Trust from the distance. I think we should rule out the limit for now, cause we're falling apart. Leaving, you're just doing that to get even. Don't pick up the pieces, just leave it for now.
Okay, so it looks like I'm missing some nuts or some screws from the packaging. It says it's supposed to have 8 of these and 4 of these, and I don't have, all I have is just this. So I'm just gonna double check to make sure it didn't fall over here, but I'm probably gonna have to go back to Home Depot and get another pack. All right, so we got the right stuff now. Don't get my shit away.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me.
between me and you. I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else knows what to do. That's why I'm mine. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Turn me inside out, make my heart beat. Leave no one else. You're all I need. Personality, everything you do. It's me to love everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you. That's truly. I'm digging you. You make me believe. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. All day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that way, babe. Come one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt energy. I saw everything. I saw the life inside you. Shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt energy. I saw everything. I saw the life inside you. Shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do, so alive. We're beautiful like...
All right, so the mailbox post is finally finished. I hammered in the bottom just a little bit more so the post did get a smidget smaller than what it was originally. At first, I did not put 2 screws in. I had only put 1, but I came back and I put 2 screws on each side. And then, you know, so it could be secured. It took me a while to get these numbers. Like this was like the last part, and it was the hardest part to find. Just because our Home Depot did not want to have every single number. They wanted to have some or one or none at all. So I got the 9 and the 0 from Home Depot. Then I got the 4s from Lowe's. They are the same 5 inches, but for some reason Lowe's decided they want to carry ones that have like a little bit of extra white room here. I don't know, whatever. But it's up there. It's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. We had a couple of like strong winds, and it stayed. Our mailman, I guess, seems to probably appreciate it, although he hasn't said anything. But I'm sure he probably appreciates not having been down so low to this one anymore. So, yeah. I mean, I think we did a good job. I was going to stain it, but I got lazy and I decided not to. So I'm not going to do that. And plus, nothing wrong with it. It's a mailbox post. I mean, it doesn't have to look like a fancy one right now. Maybe next house we'll probably get like a fancier one or something like that. But for right now, this is what it is. It's doing its job. So it's not as wobbly as it was before. It's mostly just wobbly here with the mailbox itself. But that's just the mailbox. I mean, I don't think I could do anything about that. It's not a problem. Again, it's not gonna fall. It's pretty much secured in there, so don't have any issues with that. But that concludes the mailbox episode. Everybody decides they want to come home now from work, so yeah. So anyways, if you guys want to see anything else besides me cleaning up this entire yard, obviously not by myself, but you know, me taking care of the yard, just let me know in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is pretty much the end of the mailbox episode. Next episode will more than likely be the chainsaw, where I cut down a couple of trees. And we're going to be tilling the yard, mostly the backyard. We'll probably do a little bit of the front yard too. But our main focus is kind of like the backyard of it. So that'll be coming up shortly here. But yeah, like I said, that's it. So I'll catch you guys later.